guys, welcome back. My name is Janae. I am a personal trainer and holistic nutritionist, but I also like plants and home stuff and DIY stuff and faith stuff and marriage stuff. Anyways, I talk about a lot on this channel, but today I'm going to be sharing with you houseplants that are easy to grow and hard to kill. I became a plant mama about a year ago when I moved into this apartment with my husband, and ever since I just grew this huge attachment to plants, and I love them. I think they really inspire your living space and your workspace, and they're just pretty to look at. But I am no expert on this at all, and I've gotten a few plants that I've killed. I have a few that are dying, but the ones that are thriving and the ones that have been thriving pretty much since the beginning when I had no knowledge, those are the ones I want to share with you today. So I have 5 easy to grow houseplants that are hard to kill. Stay tuned. So starting off with pretty much the easiest plants, I believe, is succulents and cacti. So this one right here and this one came from the same plant. I actually took this one out of this one and made a new one. And when I first bought this, it was smaller than this. Like, it was really small. And that was about a year ago. And these just do really, really well. They are called, I'll put the name right here because I can't even pronounce it, but they are super, super easy to grow. They kind of look like aloes, so I really, really like them. And then the next one is this one. I have no idea what the name is. I tried to look it up but couldn't find it. But again, as you can see, this needs to be repotted because all of this right here is brown, and that all started under the soil. And I already propagated this. You'll see in the other room I have another one that I took from this one, and this was like a little tiny baby when it started as well. And I really like this one. I think it is really nice to look at, but they're super, super easy to maintain. The key is to just keep them by a sunny windowsill. So this is in my kitchen, by my kitchen sink. They only need to be watered like very, very infrequently. I do them about once per week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, and they've been doing really, really well off that, and that's all the maintenance they need. So coming over to this area in my kitchen, this used to be on my windowsill along with the other plants, but I moved it over here a few months ago, and it's still thriving. It's still growing really, really big. I like it because it has like the little white to give it a little bit of a different design. But this is a little mini cactus, and it's just so cute. So this one has not been in direct sunlight for the past, like, I'd say maybe 3-4 months, and it's still thriving. So like I said, cactus are really, really hard to kill, and they look really pretty, and they're cute, and they don't take up much space. So now we come over to my little other windowsill by my desk. This was the one I was talking to you about that I propagated the other one from. So as you can see, this has like 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, a lot. It's grown really, really big, but it's still pretty small, so it doesn't take up so much room. And here's another cacti. I've had this since the beginning. His name is Sprout, and he's doing pretty good. He hasn't really grown much. He grew a little bit, not too much, but yeah, super hard to kill. This is a pothos. And it's grown really, really big. I actually propagated this from another plant in my house, another pothos in my living room, and this started out with just 2 sprouts, and it's grown all the way this big. So they like sun as well, but they can also do well in a non-sunny area. I had this by my front door, and it was also growing, but I find that it grows faster when it's by a sunny windowsill. So that's pretty much that. Water it once a week, sometimes twice a week, pretty much whenever the soil is dry. So as you can see, the soil is pretty dry, but not like bone dry. As you see in here, it's a little bit darker soil than out here. So I wait until pretty much it all gets really bone dry, and then I water it. This is a philodendron, and so is this one. I took each of them, and I also propagated another one. So this, and another one I have in my house all started from one little tiny plant. This is a Philodendron, and it grows super crazy, but it looks so cool, I think, in my opinion. Same care, super easy to care for. Water once every week or two, usually every week once the soil gets dry. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Keep it in indirect sunlight and it does well. The fourth easy to grow plant is the spider plant. This started as one little tiny sprout that I had taken from this one over here. He isn't doing too well right now, but he's still like fine, like he's not dying. I just don't think he likes this spot because he was previously somewhere else and I moved him a few weeks ago, and ever since I moved him, he doesn't really like it. So I think I'm gonna move him back to the other spot I had him, but that's where I had my Christmas tree, so. But yeah, so these spider plants, eventually, when they get long enough, they make babies. So pretty much it looks like a little nut. It looks like a spider plant at the end of one of these. You can totally tell. And then you take that off, you cut it off, and then you propagate it. They can thrive in any type of light. As you can see, this one's on the windowsill. It gets direct sunlight a lot of the day and it's thriving. The other one is not in sun at all and it usually does pretty well. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And then the last one is the snake plant. The snake plant looks really nice and it's super easy to take care of. Pretty much water it once every 1 to 2 weeks. And that is pretty much it. Once the soil gets dry, you just water it, and that is that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you're thinking about getting plants and you are a beginner, these are awesome. They look awesome. They're low maintenance. If you guys have any plant tips for me, leave it in the comments down below. And if you like this kind of videos, I know this was different. I don't normally talk about plants on my channel, but if you liked this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.